So hi everybody, this is me Raman. Welcome to my channel. If you're new, please go and subscribe. And don't forget to click on that bell icon to get more updates. So in this video, we are going to see about the review of Demonte Colony 2. So if you want spoiler-free review, don't watch this video. If you just want to know the story, then please do watch this video. So let's continue with our review. And if you're new, please subscribe and share, give a like, so that it will be a really good motivation for us to make more videos like this. So let's begin with our review, a full story review. So this movie actually starts with showing an apartment from 2009 June 6. On that fateful night, Samuel Richard, that is Sam, who had bravely battled cancer and made remarkable recovery, took his own life by hanging alongside his friends who fell from an apartment building. In the first scene itself, lot of people will be dying, like falling from the apartment buildings, and camera will pan, and Sam dies there with suicide. And Sam's part in this movie is really less, but throughout the movie, because of him, movie goes forward. So let's find out what happens to him. Debbie, our heroine of this movie, who loved and married Sam despite his previous illness, suspects that Sam's death was not accidental. Debbie's mother was furious when she discovered that Debbie had attempted artificial insemination to become pregnant using Sam's stored sperm, which had been preserved before his passing. So then we see what happened in 2015 June 6 years later. After Sam's passing, Debbie is on her way to open her restaurant. It's a Chinese restaurant in Chennai, when she witnesses an astrologer's suicide and stumble upon Srini. So this is the exact scene which happens in the first part, and that's how this first part and the second part are connected with each other. So while she is in the restaurant, her father-in-law Richard asked everyone to pray for Sam's 6th anniversary. So 2 minutes they'll pray, and suddenly all the spoons in the no hotel falls down. So then our Debbie remembers that is a sign of he calling for help to Debbie. So it will be shown in a scene when he'll be in cancer treatment, will be struggling to ask help to his wife because she would have been slept. So for that, now he is asking help like that, she feels. And after she senses Sam's presence, hence meets Daoshi, a Buddhist monk, to attempt again to communicate with Sam's spirit on the 6th anniversary of his death. Then the movie cuts there and goes to Hyderabad. In Hyderabad, Raghunandan's late father's will is revealed, saying that his vast properties of 2,500 crores goes to his estranged twin brother Srinivasan, the same Srini who is shown in the first part. So he inherits 70% of the share, while Raghunandan receives only 25%, and the stepsister gets merely 5%. So which makes Srini the richest among all the siblings. This scene will be little funny in this movie. Like comparing to the previous part, the fun scenes are very less in this part. Then Aishwarya and Raghunandan decided to contest for the will in the court, determined to claim rightful share of their inheritance. To facilitate communication with Sam's spirit, the Daoshi sends Debbie to the spirit world. Transported to this realm, Debbie's spirit sees Sam, who appears trapped, and she frantically scribbles help. Simultaneously, in a surprising twist, Srini, who had fallen to his death from the flat, awakens Debbie scribbles on the paper, "This will repeat." It will be in a blood color, like red color. It feels like blood fallen from there, with an eerie doublet image of Srini's face, hinting at one of the ominous connection between the two events. So in this scene, what I said previously, there they show Demonte's spirit world, where he captures all the spirit and keeps in his world, where you can see lot of spirits who didn't got any reincarnation. They are trapped there, and there will be a hill shown. Above the hill there will be a silhouette image. We don't know who that person is. People who watch will think it's Demonte, but there is a twist at the end. I guess they should have made some good CGI, because while watching the CGI was little issues, but other than that the concept, the movie was good. Okay, then we come to the present. In this movie, the present is 2021, June 6. 6 years later, Daoshi advises Devi to perform a Mahakala Mahayana Puja. But Srinivasan lies in a vegetative state. He is under coma, under life support, treated by Dr. Richard, Devi's father-in-law. Raghu obtains a court order in their favor, allowing for the passive euthanasia of Srini, which enable Raghu to get that 70% of share for himself. As Raghu and his associates search for Srini, Devi intervenes and warns Raghu that if he harms Srini, he will also meet his own demise. It is revealed that on June 6, 2015, a simultaneous event occurred where Srini fell from his flat and Raghu, intoxicated, fell from the hotel terrace. After an argument with Dayalan, miraculously, Raghu survived and Srini fell into vegetative state. Daoshi explains that twins Raghu and Srini originated from the same atom and were born at the same time, making them cosmically entangled, so they will die at the same time. Then further, Dr. Richard reveals that when they were trying to connect with Sam's spirit, both Srini and Raghu's face appeared on the paper. Debbie and Richard investigate further and discover a mysterious book known as Unsung King of a Fallen Kingdom. With the help of Raghavan, who is seen in the first part, with his library card, they find out this book. Then we come to know that Raghavan and Debbie's husband Sam goes to the same library and they read the same book, but they never met. There is 3 or 4 years of gap from their death, but somehow they come to know about this book and go into that house and die one by one. And the book had only been checked out once in 6 years. Whoever took it never returned it, but died mysteriously on June 6th. The old librarian who had previously worked there had recovered it and placed it back in the library. Upon further investigation, they find Demonte Colony script written by Raghavan, which tells that the tale of an evil force that comes every 6 years to claim the chain, killing its beholder. The spirits of the dead are trapped in Demonte's world without rebirth. However, if there is no death due to the chain in a 6-year cycle, the sinister cycle will end. Richard pleads with Raghu to save his son's spirit for a peaceful departure to rest in peace. Then the Aoshi sends Debbie, Raghu, and Dayalan to guard the Demonte house. Despite the Aoshi's warnings, Raghu, Dayalan, and the inspector, accompanied by few policemen, rush into the building after hearing a scream. There, they find 4 girls held captive by 3 female ghosts who vanish upon Raghu's arrival. Aditi, one of the girls, reveals that they were teleported from their college hostel room to Demonte's house after reading the mysterious book from their library. Dialan doesn't believe in this earlier, but now he started to believe because the events have changed and it coincides what Richard told. So Dialan, who is Raghu's uncle, that is his father's younger brother, investigates the college security camera footage and identifies the librarian Alphonse who had given them the book. Aditi confesses to chanting hymns from the book to obtain the chain which she had secretly placed in Raghu's coat. Thou she fears for Srini's life and instructs the other monks to begin Mahayana puja using furba when necessary. Trapped inside the restaurant, Raghu, Debbie, and Daoshi see a video showing Raghu killing Daoshi and a small boy who had come to order from the restaurant. While Debbie is trapped in a mirror as Raghu attacks Debbie, the video ends. And this scene looks really nice because it shows like the whole room's structure changes and they crush and die. It looks nice. Debbie and Daoshi proceed to the room they saw in the video where they find the sigil of Baphomet associated with Saturn worshippers or Antichrist worship. Now she begins the rituals as the chain heats up, causing Raghu distress. Meanwhile, Richard is choked to death. Demonte's spirit arrives, throws the Daoshi into the fish tank, and kills him also. Demonte's spirit then possesses Daoshi's body, attempts to kill Debbie, but Raghu harnesses the power of Furba, kills the possessed Daoshi. Dialan and Aditi track them via BMW application and arrive to the restaurant to find no one inside, while Debbie and Raghu are screaming for help right in front of them, but they couldn't see uh, this their face. And Raghu breaks open the window, but still finds them trapped. When Raghu opens it, breaks the window or the door goes further. It goes long distance. So this scene was good. So then suddenly massive flock of bats then attacks and surrounds them. As Debbie remembers that there was the Mahakala statue buried earlier, which provided a temporary refuge. Above that place, Debbie and Raghu plan to break the open glass dome and escape. As they prepare, Sam's spirit appears among the bat, revealing Debbie is pregnant and asking for help to rescue his spirit from Demonte's trapped world. However, Raghu intervenes, realizing it to be Demonte's spirit. Demonte's spirit attacks Raghu, but he still steps out to fetch the chain and hands it over to the pregnant Debbie to escape. Demonte attacks Raghu, but somehow he kicks the phone towards Debbie, allowing her to contact the island. Meanwhile, Demonte's spirit possesses Srini, disrupting the ritual and beginning the sacrifice, thereby burning the Daoshi. Just in time, the Dayalan and Aditi arrive to rescue Debbie. One of the monks knocks the furba on the wall, causing the possessed Srini to shout and sacrifice is stopped midway. The morning police arrive to find the chain is missing once again. Srini has recovered, but Raghu falls into coma. Then Debbie reveals that Demonte himself is performing the sacrifice for the 15th century Portuguese king, which Aditi too confirms. The police search for Alphonse the librarian and discover his haunted house where he had self-sacrificed and tortured himself to appease Demonte. They also find a series of photos of the annual sacrifices to Demonte, and they believe this all will flourish their family. In the outskirts of Bihar, a limping person, presumed to be librarian Alphonse, is seen walking with photos of the sacrificed individuals, kills another person by hanging him in the upside down way and making upside down cross, offers it to Satan. Srini vows to find him, his family, and their connection to Demonte and end this sinister cycle, to rescue his brother Raghu and break this curse by June 6th, 2027. So with this, we finish our story. Hope you like this, and please do watch the movie in the theater and subscribe for more videos like this. Thank you.